In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 16th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Oklahoma City Thunder versus Dallas Mavericks. Prepare yourself for the third showdown of the season between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Dallas Mavericks. This time, these 2 Western Conference rivals are set to clash at the American Airlines Arena. In their initial meeting, the Dallas Mavericks, who hold a record of 22-19, narrowly edged out a victory with a 121-119 win on Oklahoma City's home court. However, when December arrived, the Oklahoma City Thunder, boasting an impressive record of 33-7, avenged their earlier loss with a commanding win on their home floor. Now, as the action shifts to Dallas, the stage is set for another intense battle. Which team will emerge victorious in this high-stakes encounter? The Mavericks are entering this matchup with several key players unavailable. They are still without Luka Doncic and Derek Lively, while Kyrie Irving is listed as questionable due to his ongoing back issues. On the other hand, the Thunder will be playing without Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren, both of whom remain sidelined. Despite their absences, Oklahoma City has maintained its defensive dominance. Heading into this back-to-back, the Thunder managed to hold 3 consecutive opponents to fewer than 103 points. All of these games took place on the road. This speaks volumes about their defense, which is widely regarded as the most formidable in the NBA. Meanwhile, the Mavericks, who are missing key contributors, have struggled to generate much offense of late. As a result, expectations for Dallas's scoring output should be tempered. Oklahoma City, by contrast, has been consistently producing offensively, with the team regularly exceeding 115 points per game. Their scoring efficiency has been outstanding, and they excel at protecting the ball, which minimizes turnovers and maximizes their offensive opportunities. The Thunder's disciplined offense is expected to exploit Dallas's vulnerable defense, further enhancing their scoring potential. However, there is one caveat for the Thunder heading into this matchup. They are on the second leg of a back-to-back after playing the Cleveland Cavaliers on Thursday, a game that was considered a marquee matchup. Depending on how they manage player rotations, the Thunder might decide to rest certain players to preserve energy. Even so, the Thunder's depth and overall strength should be sufficient to overcome a Mavericks team lacking its star players. With Luka Doncic already out and Kyrie Irving's status uncertain, Dallas faces an uphill battle. Additionally, Derek Lively's availability is also questionable due to an ankle injury. In his absence, players like Daniel Gafford, Maxi Kleber, and Dwight Powell may be called upon to shoulder increased responsibilities in minutes. The Mavericks have struggled mightily in the absence of Luka Doncic. Even with Kyrie Irving recently returning to the lineup, they were unable to fend off the New Orleans Pelicans in their previous game on Wednesday. In stark contrast, the Thunder have been the gold standard of the league, showcasing their dominance by dismantling the red-hot Cleveland Cavaliers, who were riding a strong winning streak prior to facing Oklahoma City. While the Mavericks enjoy the advantage of playing at home and having more rest, their roster remains significantly depleted. Over their last 10 games, Dallas has posted a dismal 2-8 straight-up record and a 1-9 mark against the spread. The Thunder, despite the challenges of playing back-to-back games, have consistently delivered both wins and covers. With an extraordinary against-the-spread record of 28-10-3, Oklahoma City remains the league's best team against the spread. At this point, they've become a team worth backing consistently until proven otherwise. So far, that moment hasn't arrived. Even though playing on 0 days rest is no easy feat, the Thunder should have little difficulty handling this undermanned Mavericks team, provided they maintain their focus. So the Oklahoma City Thunder to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In their most recent game, the Mavericks played a contest that went over the total, but this has been a rarity for them. They haven't had consecutive games go over the total since December 7th. Over the last 16 games, the under has hit in 11 of them, missing their top scorer and potentially their second-best offensive weapon. The Mavericks are unlikely to mount a significant offensive threat against the league's top-rated defense. Meanwhile, the Thunder, dealing with tired legs from playing the second game of a back-to-back, might also see their offensive production dip. They face a Mavericks team that is well-rested and excels at forcing opponents into missed shots. Furthermore, Oklahoma City doesn't rely heavily on offensive rebounds or free throws. Without those advantages, the Thunder might find it difficult to capitalize on scoring opportunities. If Kyrie Irving and Derek Lively are unable to suit up, Dallas will need major contributions from players like Daniel Gafford and Klay Thompson to stay competitive against Oklahoma City's staunch defense. The Thunder are exceptional at limiting opponents' success from beyond the arc and restricting points in the paint, making them a nightmare matchup for a shorthanded Mavericks squad. Both teams prefer to play at a fast pace, but with the Mavericks missing their primary scorers and the Thunder potentially fatigued from consecutive games, this contest is shaping up to be a low-scoring affair. Friday's game is likely to be the second straight matchup between these two teams to fall under the projected total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Memphis Grizzlies versus San Antonio Spurs. The San Antonio Spurs are set to face the Memphis Grizzlies at Frostbank Center for the second game of their back-to-back series. This matchup comes as both teams look to build momentum, with each side aiming to capitalize on their respective strengths and learn from their previous game. The Memphis Grizzlies remain without Marcus Smart, while Ja Morant's status is still uncertain as he is listed as questionable. On the other hand, the San Antonio Spurs continue to play without Jeremy Sochin. Memphis is eager to conclude their four-game road trip on a positive note as they once again square off against San Antonio. In the last matchup, Ja Morant delivered a standout performance, highlighted by an incredible dunk over Victor Wembanyama that unfortunately didn't count. More importantly, Morant posted an impressive 20-point, 10-assist stat line, helping the Grizzlies erase a 12-point deficit and secure a 14-point victory on Wednesday. Key to their success was winning the rebounding battle, particularly on the offensive glass, where Memphis recorded 14 offensive rebounds. Santi Aldama's 20-point, 10-rebound contribution off the bench further energized the team, and every Grizzlies player who saw the court managed to score at least one field goal, showcasing a well-rounded team effort. It's rare to see the Spurs lose a game in which they make 16 three-pointers, but that's exactly what transpired on Wednesday. Despite Victor Wembanyama's 8 blocks, it was a rough outing for him offensively. The rookie struggled with efficiency, going just 5 for 19 from the field and finishing with 13 points. When so much of a team's success hinges on the performance of one player, an off night can be difficult to overcome. San Antonio is currently in a slump, both against the spread and straight up, going 1-4 in their last 5 games. During this stretch, the Spurs rank 18th in defensive rating, struggling to contain opposing offenses. Their rebounding woes have been particularly problematic as they sit at just 27th in rebounding percentage, compounding their difficulties during this challenging run of form. The Grizzlies initially faced challenges adapting to the size and presence of Victor Wembanyama during the early stages of Wednesday's game. However, once adjustments were made, Memphis became nearly unstoppable. While the Spurs have been a competitive and hard-fighting young team, they are still learning how to close out games. This was evident in their most recent matchup, where the game was a 1-point contest with 5 minutes remaining, yet the Spurs ended up losing by 14 points. This collapse highlights the gap between these two teams, as Memphis has demonstrated the ability to shift momentum and create separation quickly, something the Spurs have yet to master. Historically, the Grizzlies have dominated this matchup, winning 15 of their last 16 meetings with San Antonio and 9 of their last 10 overall. Moreover, Memphis has won 10 consecutive games in San Antonio, making it difficult to envision a scenario in which they don't secure another victory here. So the Memphis Grizzlies to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Memphis is not only adept at playing with pace, but also leads the league in made shots per game. Their dominance in the paint results in a high volume of high-percentage scoring opportunities. On the flip side, the Grizzlies' tendency to commit fouls at one of the highest rates in the league could benefit the Spurs, who rank among the top 10 in free throw percentage. Both teams excel at crashing the offensive glass, which should create numerous second-chance opportunities and additional shot attempts per possession. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Brooklyn Nets versus Los Angeles Lakers in a non-conference matchup set to take place on Friday evening. In the heart of Los Angeles, the Lakers will be hosting the Brooklyn Nets. Coming into this game, the Lakers have recently managed to break their 3-game losing streak with a much-needed win in their previous contest. On the other hand, the Nets are coming off what was, by far, their worst performance of the season, suffering a humbling loss. This game is expected to be an intriguing one, with both teams facing different challenges at this point in the season. The Brooklyn Nets continue to deal with a number of key player absences, as they are still without D'Angelo Russell, Bojan Bogdanovic, and Cam Thomas. These missing players have been a significant blow to the team's overall performance. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Lakers are also facing their own challenges, with Dorian Finney-Smith absent due to personal reasons. Despite the injuries, the Lakers managed to break their 3-game losing streak in their last contest, a much-needed morale boost for the team. The Nets, however, are reeling from one of their most dismal losses, scoring a mere 67 points in their previous game, which resulted in a staggering 59-point defeat. Additionally, Brooklyn has been struggling with injuries as of late, which has only compounded their problems on the court, while both LeBron James and Anthony Davis of the Lakers are dealing with minor lingering injuries. Both players have been listed as probable and are expected to take the court for this matchup. Despite the Nets' potential motivation to redeem themselves following the humiliating loss to the Clippers, I am not confident in backing them in this game in any capacity. Brooklyn could very well find themselves embarrassed once again, especially if Cameron Johnson is unavailable for this contest, leaving them without one of their more reliable contributors. The Lakers, on the other hand, will be looking to build on the positive momentum they gained from their strong second-half performance. In their previous game against the Miami Heat, the Lakers have struggled to find consistency this season, and they are well aware that they need to find a way to string together some solid performances if they are to make any significant progress. Given the current state of the Nets, who are riddled with turnover issues and facing multiple obstacles, I expect the Lakers to take control of this game. Brooklyn has been 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games, while Los Angeles has performed better in recent outings, covering the spread in 9 of their last 13 games. Even though the Lakers have faced their share of challenges recently, they were always going to be favored heavily in this home game, considering their superior talent and the Nets' struggles. If the Nets play as poorly as they did in their 59-point defeat to the Clippers, they won't stand a chance in this matchup. Although Brooklyn is likely to make some adjustments and come out with a better effort, I still believe it won't be enough to prevent the Lakers from asserting their dominance. With LeBron and Davis in the lineup, the Lakers should have more than enough firepower to secure the victory on their home court, so the Los Angeles Lakers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick, while the Brooklyn Nets are undoubtedly hoping to improve their scoring output compared to their abysmal showing against the Clippers, who are known for being one of the top defensive teams in the league. The Lakers' defense has struggled for much of the season. This sets up an interesting dynamic as the Nets will look to exploit the Lakers' defensive weaknesses. Brooklyn ranks 5th in the league in three-point rate at .459, significant strength that could be key in this matchup. However, the Lakers rank just 21st in opposing three-point percentage at 36.4%, which means they have been vulnerable to the long-range shot. Furthermore, the Lakers are 2nd in the league in free throw rate at .274, indicating that they will likely earn a lot of trips to the charity stripe during this game, which could play a pivotal role in the overall outcome. When it comes to the total for the game, the over has been a profitable bet in the Lakers' recent contests, hitting in 7 of their last 10 games overall. Additionally, the over has also cashed in 5 of their last 7 home games, showing that they have been involved in higher scoring affairs on their home court. The Nets have also seen the over hit in 6 of their last 8 games on the road, further suggesting that this game could see a higher than expected point total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now. So if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them. So leave a comment down below and do let us know. Let's cash out.